When we
All
were
right, I just
live,
went live. I'm live on my end. Are you guys live
no,
on your end? I'm live on my end already, I think. Let's see.
cool, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is this public scheduled? Let me double check. All right,
Yeah,
so we are live on my end. Welcome everybody to the channel. We have some special guests right here. Very excited. We have Dr. Bullseye and we have Andy from Bitcoinsensus. We're going to go ahead and have them do an intro on their end because we are live streaming right now on my channel as well. So
on
go straight
all
to
of
it, Dr. Bullseye.
Actually, I'm not streaming from my channel right now, so you can go for it, Andy.
Well, I mean, you're
Okay.
still live on Andy, so everybody
Yeah.
can hear you on my
Great,
channel
great.
and on Andy's channel.
We're live on my channel and your channel, John. So yeah,
Yeah.
just guys, a quick I'm just double checking here if we are live. And yes, we are. We got some people coming in already. I can see the comment section. So yeah, we just over 60 people right now. People are joining in, 70. So cool. We are live on my channel. Guys, we have here ALTCOIN John, we have Dr. Bullseye, and you can check them out on YouTube. I will be leaving after the stream, of course, down below their channels. They talk about crypto every single day. ALTCOIN John is talking about news, meme coins, different opportunities. Dr. Bullseye is doing more technical analysis. So check them out, guys. But yeah, overall, I will be doing some technical analysis on my end. I think we're going to talk about what I talked on today's video. We could be going through the DXY as well. ALTCOIN John is also looking at the DXY, and Dr. Bullseye can talk about some technical analysis as well. So yeah, guys, I mean, happy to start off with you, ALTCOIN John. What is going on? How are you doing today? And what
I'm
do you see?
doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm excited to be back. It's been a while since I've been on your channel. So I'm very excited to go ahead and have, the chance to go ahead and talk to you again. And now we have Bullseye as well. But I think there's some very exciting things in the market right now. And most importantly, we were kind of talking about it off screen. We were talking about the DXY. It looks like we might be having some bullish momentum coming in. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go from there. But yeah, I'm excited overall, man. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. I mean, the cool thing about this, we're testing this out. We're trying to stream on it every channel. So yeah, absolutely great. Dr. Bullseye, how are you? What do you see in the crypto? What do you want to share today?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you as well for giving me the opportunity of being in your channel,
Absolutely.
talking to your audience. And I'm very excited about the crypto market right now. I think we have shown some strength on the Bitcoin chart. Of course, we were rejected by a major support level resistance level right now, but at least we already had some nice bumpy action. And I think that right now is a very good point to the bulls to step in for the second time and try to break the resistance now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm just going through the comment section. So, I mean, yeah, if you guys want to share some charts or any other news, that will be absolutely phenomenal, guys. Feel free. I'm going to let you guys fight between each other because the people know what I've been talking about today on Bitcoin mainly. So, would like to know your perspective, just so the community get to know you as well and know your opinion, what's going on, technical analysis, news. You guys, take a shot.
I think I already started talking about the Bitcoin, so I think I can start with this one. Let me share my screen right here.
Go ahead. Let's do it. I'll be just going through the comment section, see if anybody wants us to take a look at some altcoin or they know any news that we want to talk about. So go ahead.
All right. So that's the chart. That's the pumpy action that I said that we had. When we broke this to the downside, we formed this low right here and this low. And as you can see, we formed a bullish divergence right here, making a lower low on the price section and making a higher low right here on the RSI. So I was expecting this pumpy action already, but we unfortunately were rejected right here, as you can see, very strongly rejected by this point. So the thing I was talking about on the introduction of this live is that it would be very good for us because, for example, we are in a downtrend right now, forming lower lows and lower highs, as you can see. So this point right here for us is a very good point because after this strength that is showing on the chart, we are creating so far, at least so far, a higher low according to this prior one. So it would be very good for the bulls right now if we manage to see another leg to the upside and breaking above this previous high right here. Then we would break it. Then we would be breaking this bearish structure, and we would be creating already a bullish structure with higher highs and lower highs like this, on this manner, until we eventually like come to the next level of resistance up here. And then from here, of course, we have to wait. We have to see how the price reacts at this level. But that's the main thing that I'm watching for Bitcoin right now. The possibility of the bulls stepping in right here and forming a higher low right here. And it would be, of course, pretty bad for the bulls if we would lose the level of this previous low right here. Then we would be just continuing the bearish trend and coming to form another lower low. So it could be, for example, at 28,300 right here, or even at 27,500. This both level of support right here. You can see that it was a previous resistance for the Bitcoin price, very good ones. And also it coincides with the Fibonacci retracement. So at 28 here, 300, we have the 0.5 of Fibonacci retracement of all this big pumpy action here. And at this level, we have the 0.618.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about very, very similar things. So I guess the technical analysis, doesn't lie, right? When you do take a look overall on the smaller time frames, we can see that, higher high created as we have gotten above the last lower high range, as you just explained. But obviously, there are some different scenarios. I've been talking about a little bit of Elliott wave theory, going a little bit more complex into, what could really happen. And it's a difficult level at the moment. It can be bullish. It can be bearish. And for me, I am pretty neutral. I'm leaning slightly bullish, knowing that there is an opportunity on a higher low to be created here. However, it's a very, very difficult range here as we've been running up here for the last few months. The 31,500 range on the higher time frames is kind of creating a double top scenario, right? If we go to April of this year, we already tested this level. And now here in July, we already tested it again, and it's kind of failing to move up. So it's a little bit difficult overall. I am doing trading with the Legends community. We also do scalping and day trading. We're looking at the opportunities on the lower time frame, because higher time frame, we want to try and catch the bottom, right? We know a strong bounce is very much possible, and we want to try and get in and catch into that swing trade. So yeah, I mean, I totally agree with your analysis. If we do drop, I think, that those highs that you marked with that green box, the 28,300 range, definitely possibilities that we can create some choppy action right there and get the bounce there if we were to drop. So totally agree with you there.
Yeah, exactly. I was a little bit bearish as well on the short time frame, of course, since we had this fake out right here. And ever since this point, I didn't see no signs of strength. We were just forming like here, lower highs, no strength at all. Mm-hmm. But from this point right here, we had like bullish divergences showing some like that the bears are starting to be weak. So yeah, this is the first signs that I'm kind of starting to flip bullish as well. Of course, I agree with you 100%. I am neutral still because it's a very complicated zone right now. But so right now we just have to wait and see how the price reacts at this resistance, or if we are going to come all the way to the level of the support right here.
Yeah, absolutely. ALTCOIN John, what is your take? I mean, you mean on Bitcoin, what's going on? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Let us know. DXY, any crazy altcoins that are out there, give us a little bit of, what you've been checking out the last few days on the crypto market.
Yeah, 100%. I'm a little in between. I think now that we're just looking at the charts, it does seem like we're getting a little bit more of a bullish momentum. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. One thing that I like to go ahead and look at very carefully for me personally is the DXY. And that's the way I analyze a lot the market and look at where things are heading. I've been pretty bearish the last couple of weeks. I've been really bearish. Can you guys see my screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Awesome. I've been pretty bearish for the last couple of weeks, honestly, and I'm like more into like the shit coins, the altcoins, like the Pepes. And one thing that if you actually go ahead and take a look at that, it does follow still a lot of Bitcoin. Like for example, like the higher end altcoins like Pepe, if you want to consider it an altcoin. But when it hit its 1 billion market cap, it's now to the point where you could go ahead and analyze this a little bit better. And I have some charts to go ahead and show you that. But overall, I like to go ahead and look at the DXY, even though I trade the altcoins a little bit more than Bitcoin. But with that being said, I like to analyze the DXY very closely. And actually, when I went live on for the FOMC meeting last week, I did see the DXY crashing down, right? And I was expecting it to go lower, but we did have this bounce back. And I've been looking at this area very strongly at the 103 area, hoping that it will get rejected, right? So right now, looking at the daily, it does look like we have finally got that rejection. So I am looking forward to the DXY to go as low as 93. And I think the low is going to 89. And I think that's probably going to be like early 2024, mid 2024. So overall in the crypto market, I'm extremely bullish. This is exactly what I was waiting for, to go ahead and start buying more altcoins or putting even a position on Bitcoin. Overall, we look at the market, even the stock market is doing pretty well. Gold and silver is doing well. Currencies are doing well overall. So based on this momentum in the DXY, I am feeling a little bit more bullish now. But that's on the daily, right? And then looking at the 4 hourly, it does look like we are in that area of resistance. You know, obviously anything could go ahead and happen, and the DXY could go ahead and bounce back and break that 102 area. But I really doubt it. I think in the last couple of days on my streams, I've been saying that I am expecting the crypto market overall to go ahead and be a little bit more bullish mid-August towards the end of September. And since I do a lot of like these altcoins / shit coins, we do need to go ahead and have more momentum in Bitcoin, right? Because it's all about the money being moved to one end to another. So if Bitcoin starts to obviously do its thing, there's going to be there's going to be more people wanting to get into riskier assets, like the Pepes or the Shibas or whatever the case is, right? Swing trading those. And then with the altcoins taking it in place, then that's when we start getting, the lower cap meme coins, if you want to call them, where they're at 100,000 market cap, right? So right now, looking at the weekly, it does look like this could be the end. But I mean, I won't be extremely bullish until we do end the week pretty decently. And if we do touch the 103 area again, which I think it's very possible still, anything could happen. So right now, my sense is I'm a little bit in between. I am getting a little bit more bullish now, but until then, I want to go ahead and see how the week ends starting next week and see if we actually are getting that little bit more of that bullish momentum. But that's on the DXY. And let's just go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin overall, just to go ahead and kind of see where I've been pretty bearish on Bitcoin, honestly. I've been really bearish. So looking at the 4 hourly, it does look like we currently are holding this area of support. I would say a very strong area of resistance that we need to go ahead and take a look at. It will be around the $30,000 area. So we could go ahead and break above this. If we could go ahead and break above this area right here, I like to keep it very simple. This red square right here. If we could go ahead and break above this little bubble, then I would have a little bit more bullish sentiment in the market. But so far right now, I'm not going to get too excited overall. And that's just on the 4 hourly, right? Looking at the daily, we are seeing basically the same thing. In my opinion, I thought this was like a massive cup and handle pattern. So if this is a massive cup and handle pattern and we do go ahead and hold this area of support, which looks like we are, then we could go ahead and see Bitcoin hitting up towards 38, 39,000. And the reason why I'm bullish on Bitcoin is because we need Bitcoin on my end in order for altcoins and the meme coins to do good, right? So that is on the Bitcoin on the daily. And going to this chart, I like looking at this chart a lot. So this is the altcoin season index. So right now, currently, we are not at that altcoin season yet. We do need to go ahead and get to that 75. So we're getting closer. And even looking at this index, it does look like a cup and handle forming on Bitcoin on its own. So I do believe that we will be expecting Bitcoin making new all-time highs. I think we could break that $38,000 area. And then hopefully, get rejected there. And then that's when the mini altcoin season, meme coin season starts. before the bulls begin to take over on Bitcoin overall. But that's my sense on that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Pepe chart right now, because the Pepe chart, I've been telling everybody, has been following the very same movement, So even if you go ahead and compare the chart with Bitcoin, you do see that Pepe has been doing the same thing. It pumped around the same time that Bitcoin did. It consolidated, lost its support, and right now we're barely seeing that push to the upside of that momentum. So overall, Bitcoin, I have to analyze that very closely in order for me to be bullish on altcoins or meme coins. But right now, I'm not going to be bullish. I'm going to be bullish until we actually start seeing more momentum and more hype coming into this market. But I do believe we could be seeing that starting hopefully next week. I'm going to be a little bit more bullish, but till now, I'm not bullish full on.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, I think DXY needs to get that consolidation. All right. DXY is not traded during the weekend. So by Monday, Tuesday, I would expect the DXY to consolidate, maybe test that 103 level, like you mentioned, and then get that pullback. Then that pullback, obviously, even the consolidation, I was saying to that my community, we consolidate here. This is going to be extremely bullish. I do see a turnover on the DXY. Something curious. I wanted to cut you off there because I was just checking on the Binance chart on Bitcoin. It's actually pumped, a few $100s, and on the rest of the exchanges, I'm seeing the Bybit chart. It hasn't pumped, but anyway, right now, let me just see if I can share the screen here. Right, yeah, you can you guys see the screen at the moment?
Not yet.
No.
I cannot. Yeah, and in my $5 studio is falling apart too. You guys see that in the back?
yeah. So anyway, going through. I mean, if you do if you share the screen right away, if anybody you can share the screen, you John, just take a look at the chart that you were sharing. The chart that you were sharing, you can see the Bitcoin price on Binance is actually pumping, and not on Bybit, which is pretty curious. That makes me think that we're probably going to see a pump on Bybit, very, very likely. Can you pull the charts just so we can see it on your end?
Do you see this? Yeah, I have the Binance chart right here, and then you said pull up Bybit, right?
Yeah, if you go on the lower time frames, if you do take a look at the 1 hourly time frame, because I always take a look at the Bybit chart. Always, it's the one that I use for my trading, and I take a look at all the the volume and all the different things on the Bybit
futures
chart.
Or no?
Yeah, Bybit futures, yeah, perpetual. And if you go to the lower time frames, you can see that
You said 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is good. Just so you can see it. If you just see the 1 hourly chart on Bybit and the 1 hourly chart on Binance, okay, looking at the Bitcoin US dollar pair or Bitcoin US dollar tether, it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So there's been, it's a long time since, you usually see $100 price difference sometimes approximately, but there's over around about just over a $300 difference here. It's actually pumped and broken a resistance zone on the Binance chart. So Bybit and some other charts are actually lagging behind, which is pretty curious. It's a long time since I've seen this amount of price difference, because it's obvious that exchanges have $50, $100 difference with the movements approximately, but not $400, right? So
yeah, that is quite different. I mean, right now it says right here 29,591, and then the Binance is 29,634.
Yeah, there's almost a $400 difference, and you can see on the movement on the chart, it's actually broken that resistance that we've had, that small little high that we had from today.
Yeah,
so breaking that level. If you switch to the Bitcoin US dollar pair on Bybit, we're still very much low. We're still at the 29,200 range, which is pretty significant.
That is a massive difference. I've been hearing about that too. I was hearing last week that Binance US had different prices than the other markets. They were either lower or they were a lot higher. So, but I mean, that's what you kind of get with exchanges, right? Sometimes you're going to see that little delay, because I'm glad you actually brought that up, because looking at Pepe right now, when I pull it up from Dex Tools, using like the Uniswap, you see this massive candlestick to the upside. But when I go ahead and
Hang on a
switch over
second.
to
There's an issue right there. You need to close the tab. You got a tab there. Yeah.
this
There
one
you go.
here, close it.
Yeah. We could see that tab. So no, you can share the chart right now again.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah. So
Let me
if you
see,
share the chart.
there's a delay on my end. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But
Share screen. Oh, window. Let me just share my window, man. I think that'd be a lot easier. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, there we go.
So I'm kind of glad you brought that
wow.
up about the price difference on Bybit with Binance, because looking at the chart on Pepe, I was looking at this area, you know, of the resistance and support, and then next thing you know, I'm just looking at this right now, and I see a pump massively. And I'm like kind of wondering like what happened there, because if I switch over to another screen, which is the regular trading view one, I don't think you can see it, but let me go ahead and share that real quick with you guys. You actually see the difference as well. That it's a huge difference. You know, it's like I don't know what happened there, but looking at this with Snap, I think I went back to the same screen. Yeah. Okay. So this is on Dex tools, right? Let me go ahead and switch over to. Sorry, guys. I'm like literally trying to learn how to use this platform. It was a last minute thing. All right, here you go. There you go. So like looking at this one on Binance on Pepe, you even see that you don't see that giant wick that you see on Dex tools. So that's quite interesting too. That kind of tells you that, you know, there is obviously different movements in different exchanges, decentralized or centralized exchanges, right? But no, that's insane, man.
Yeah, pretty cool. Crazy. Yeah, I think I'm just fascinated right now because literally on Binance the price is, you know, $400 of difference, and it's usually not that much. So I'm just checking that out at the moment. You know, but basically Bybit is lagging behind Binance. So I mean, maybe this is just like a kind of a liquidity grab from Binance, and it's going to come back down. But overall, Binance is kind of the number one, really, where there's more volume, basically, and Bybit is the number two in the case of derivatives. So something curious right there. I would like to see what happens in the next coming hours, because on Binance we're trading above $29,600, and on Bybit it is at $29,240. We basically haven't got above today's high, which is at 29,440.
Not only today's highs, but also this level that we are talking about on Binance, 29,600, 700 is actually the level of the support of the resistance. Sorry, that I was showing you right now. That massive line of
yeah. Go ahead and share the chart for sure.
Sure, just a second. There we go. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So we are trading right now on the Binance chart right here, right? So it's another retest of the level of this very important level of resistance, and it's exactly what I was talking about. Like we need to see some bullish momentum right now. We need to see some strength of the bulls right here, because from this point we can actually break inside. If we manage to break inside this previous resistance right here, it's going to really change the trend, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, if you can pull the chart of Binance, just so that the people, you know, the people must have seen it right now, but you know, just you know, on another tab and check out the Binance US dollar. I mean, I'm trying to share my screen, but because I've opened it with another browser, it's not, you know, it's not allowing. But I'm trying to figure it out right now. So but if you can do that, you know, just so you can see. Because I will get the two charts together, and there's hardly any difference from the last few months. And right now, instantly, there is quite a significant difference.
Yeah. So there it is. Here we are right now, retesting this level once more. So it's a very important level, because from here we are going to understand if we are going to just make another lower higher here, a lower high on the 4 hour, or if we are literally going to manage to break above this level, and literally that scenario that I was talking about is going to play out of this double bottom right here.
Nice. Yeah. Right. Connection issues. There we go. All right. Yes, I made it. I've done it.
You just cloned yourself right there, man.
It was weird, right? Thing is, I'm changing the browser right now. You guys need to give me a second. But I'm almost there. Because I want to share my charts as well, but I've just been testing this with another browser and it's not letting me share the screen, but it should let me share the screen right now. So bear with me, guys. You got anything else to talk about? News? Is there any important news that you do see here for the next coming days?
Regarding news, I don't think there are massive news right now going on. Are there?
I know we got the CPI data coming in the next coming days. It's next week. It's next week though, so CPI data can be pretty intense. But yeah, I'm gonna try and share my screen right now, guys. You know, I've been having a little bit of technical issues here, but I think we are good. I'm gonna read the comment section. Logged off from the matrix. I see, says Jons. No difference I can see. Yeah, there's absolutely there is a difference on my side. Let me just share the screen right away. Let's see if I can share the screen right now. Hopefully I will. There you go. Yes.
Great.
Now, yeah, there is some difference here, no doubt. When you do take a look at the chart here, this is today's highs right over here. This was today's highs right there. Sorry, yesterday's highs. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the price action here on the 1 hourly time frame. There is definitely something else going on here with the price of Bitcoin on the different exchanges. So you can see yesterday's highs right over here on Bybit. And basically, this is what has happened on the Binance chart, which is this price action. So, you know, if you do take a look at, you know, I'm going to take a look at the Bybit chart, do a comparison here. There you go. There it is. In the orange, I have the Bybit chart. You can see it's been, you know, the last few weeks, it's doing the exact movements. It's doing the exact movement here for the last few weeks. The orange one is on Bybit. The candlesticks is on Binance. It's basically moving the exact same. Right now we're having this kind of price action, and it's not a wick or anything. The price is like pretty solid. You know, it's actually printed a few hours. So yeah, there's definitely something different going on here in the next and for the last few hours.
How does a daily look on that?
Yeah, we can check it out now.
Yeah, you still do see like a slight little, no, you do see the slight little pump there.
Yeah. I mean, obviously on all exchanges, they move the same. Some of them lag a little bit. Some are a little bit overextended, but, you know, just looking at the 1 hourly time frame, you know, in the orange, it's Binance, you know, and it's basically the same movements. They're mirroring the movements. Obviously, that's what should happen on each exchange. But on Bybit and the orange, we're still down here. We haven't got above yesterday's highs. It has done on Binance. So what is going on? Does that mean on the rest of the exchanges such as Bybit it needs to pump? Or does it mean that Binance this is just a massive kind of liquidity grab and it should come down in the coming hours? Yeah, something curious there, because, you know, I take a look at the charts, obviously, you know, like some of you got, you know, you guys and this really does not usually happen. You know, you do see a little bit of price difference or a wick, okay, of maybe a few $100s, but not several hours of difference here. So I guess, you know, more people are buying up on Binance spot, and it's having a, you know, pretty significant pump. Something to point out there, you know.
That was a strong area of resistance too, right?
Yeah, I mean, what, this one right over here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this way we got really good, we got respected nicely here, but
Yeah, we do actually break that. That'll look really nice coming in for the next week. So we'll see how that ends. Hopefully, we could go ahead and hold up above that, and all the other exchanges pump as well. But it's a pretty huge difference too.
yeah. Just going to take a look here at Binance BTC US dollar tether, US dollar tether on Binance. Yeah, that one hasn't. Yeah, this one hasn't broke the resistance.
No pump there.
But yeah, but even though, even though they do mirror either on US dollar tether or US dollar, that they should mirror the movements. This resistance right over here shouldn't. US dollar tether. It doesn't matter. When you take a look at US dollar tether and US dollar, the price, the movements are very similar. So it doesn't really matter taking a look at tether or US dollar. Even though the price should be at this range. If you can see it on Bybit on US dollar pair. So you've broken a resistance zone here. Something I wanted to point out there, pretty curious. Because even though, like I said, even though we are looking at US dollar tether and US dollar pair, it's basically mirrored every single movement here in the past, right? The price difference is nothing, basically, as you can see on the chart. The movements are just mirroring. So that's a pretty significant difference right there. We forgot to smash the like button. Yeah, I've been having some technical issues. This is just a bit of a test live stream because we're, I want to do a little bit more collabs with you guys and some other people as well. So we're just testing StreamYard. That's what we're using. And yeah. Guys, anything else that you want to talk about? I mean, I want to talk about the World Series of Trading. I'm really hyped up for this. I'm not sure if you guys have created a team or not, but I'm really hyped up. We did extremely well last year. I got my community, the legends, and I'm hyped up because we were ranked, 20, most of the competition, 16, 24, around about that range. And I'm hyped up. I need to get my team. I'm going to get my team up to the top 10. We're going to be in the top 10. That's going to bring a lot of name to the legends, to Bitcoinsensus, just to prove the people that, we are top notch. We are up there. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, what you guys think? What else? Any other news? Any other charts that you want to share?
Yeah, I can share Ethereum. Just a second. Let's see what is going on for Ethereum right now. All right, now I am having technical problems. Just a second.
Seems like we're all having technical problems, man. We have double Andy, screen's
Yeah.
not working. My whole entire studio in the back's falling apart.
Yeah,
that's good now, right? Yeah, you can see me. So we have here two very important levels for. Actually, we have a very similar price action with the Bitcoin. We had this high right here, and since this high, we are just making lower highs, as you can see, lower highs. But the thing here is the most important thing that I'm seeing on the Ethereum chart right now is that we are coiling up right here in between this horizontal level of support and this descending trend line right here. So very soon, as you can see, we don't have a lot of room anymore. We don't have a lot of time anymore. So very soon we are going to have to decide either the Ethereum price is going to break to the upside right here above the level of this resistance, or if we are going to break below the level of this support. So let's talk about the both scenarios real quick right here. We have this very important level of resistance right here at this top right here, the stops, and breaking this to the upside on this manner right here, it would increase our probability to come all the way to the level of 1920 right here around this area. On the other hand, if we start seeing some weakness right here and we break to the downside, then the most probable scenario would be to come all the way down to these lows right here, to these previous highs, as you can see, exactly at $1,760-$70. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, I guess, because I do 90% of my trading based on Bitcoin. And obviously, when we do take a look at, there's been many times that I've analyzed altcoins where they have a bullish pattern or they're breaking out a resistance, they look bullish, and, suddenly they have a massive reversal because Bitcoin was bearish, right? And Bitcoin was kind of going to have that move down. But, this is why when I do my analysis on Ethereum or, other altcoins, it's like, it depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does look pretty bullish and we do get that reversal, then of course I'm saying, hey, yeah, this altcoin looks pretty good for that bullish breakout. But yeah, no doubt we are getting squeezed there with those lower highs and that base of support where it's currently trading, just slightly above 1,800. So yeah, let's see what happens. Based on Bitcoin is at a very difficult area. I've been saying to the Legends community, we've had insane trading few weeks. We've made massive profits, but right now it's one of those, as a trader myself, there are some days that you're like, I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't see high probability
out of the market, right? No trading.
Sometimes you don't have to trade. Sometimes when you don't see a clear scenario, that means that it's not a trading day, and that's it. And I prefer to close the laptop, bang. Tomorrow's another day, fresh coffee. Let's see what's happening today, what kind of movements we have, and today is one of those kind of days that I'm having, a bit of doubt. It can be bullish, it can be bearish. I'm pretty neutral right now where we're at.
Absolutely. The same thing right here. First, I would like to see either the breakout to the upside of this resistance here for the Bitcoin price, or of course we can see the price section as well. If the price is if the time passes, for example, and show that we are forming a bearish formation, for example, with bearish candlesticks, we can of course start thinking about shorting this movement. But for now, we don't have it, so there's no point for just shorting from this point. So the first thing that I want to see here is the breakout to the upside right here, finding some support at this level, or the breakdown of this to the downside as well. Just watching the chart right now as well.
Yeah, what I like to trade a lot of the times is fake outs. I absolutely love fake outs. Swing failure patterns, basically, they are the highest profitable trade setups that we do have in the Legends. We see them every single day or almost every single day, and we can profit massively from them. The Legends know it's absolutely phenomenal how to detect those fake outs to the upside. We did get into a great long position at the where you have that first line of green that you do have there at 28,800 range. We just saw that second wick and we're saying, hey, it's time to get into a long position here because we're faking out. That massive pump came to almost to around about $30,000. Over $1,000 pump in a matter of hours. So I'm staying cautious with fake outs. Bitcoin likes to fake out many times, and we can take it.
Everybody in.
Yeah.
Just stop them out.
Exactly. Yeah. We need to be on the side of the market makers, right? Not thinking retail, right? Not thinking retail where you think, okay, we're looking at a breakout here, then a bounce at support. A lot of times that we create those fake outs, and it's absolutely golden how to detect them, basically. That's one of my main things. Let's wait for the fake out, and then we're shorting instead of longing, right? Or in the case of a breakout of a resistance or a breakout of a support, right? Guys. I was going to read through the comment section because we haven't taken a look at the comment section. Always on my streams, I say hello to the community, and someone here, Felipe, is saying, sell on Binance, buy on Bybit. When you see that $400 difference on the price. Doing a bit of that arbitrage, right? Where you buy and sell from different exchanges. You'd have to be very fast. The bad thing about, if you're using the Ethereum network, then obviously it's going to be quite slow. The price has probably changed when you do that transaction. Right. Andy Frankie collab, psychedelic. Yeah, absolutely. Sometime. TA on Solana. I've got loads of TA on Solana here in the comment section, guys. I think we can do some TA on Solana. Are you guys up for it, or do you want me to take over on the TA on Solana? I'll let you guys decide before we end up the stream?
I would say Bullseye, because I know he's been doing some content on Solana, so I definitely want to see your point of view on that.
Let's do it.
Just a second.
Stephen is saying, thank you for your time, fellas. Hey, you're very welcome.
Let me share my screen right now.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we were able to see the comments here, or else it would have been like alerted. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool.
So there it is. Can you see it?
Yes, we can see the chart.
Yeah, so on the daily time frame right here, you can see that this green zone is a very important level of resistance that we are having right now for the price. And we faked out exactly we are just as we are just talking about. We had a fake out right here, and we started going to the downside, also breaking this. Wait, too much information right now. Let me delete this and this and this. So as you can see, we just broke this trend, this uptrend to the downside right here. So yes, so we broke this trend to the upside, and we are facing a very important level of resistance. So there is a probability here that if we lose this neckline right here, can you see this small one? If we lose this neckline right here, I think we can see the prices of Solana breaking to the downside right here, or going to the downside right here, at least to, for example, retest this previous resistance that we had on the biggest time frame. But of course, if we manage to break above the level of this resistance right here, doesn't matter when, like we can come all the way down to these levels and reattempt it. So it would be very good for the bulls at the moment that we manage to break this to the upside and find this level as a support instead of our resistance. And then I think we could be aiming way higher prices, and we could start aiming the next highs, like here, for example, of resistances. So yeah, once we break this level, this resistance to the upside, I think the next level that we are going to approach is 38. And if we manage to break this level to the upside, then $47.
You're muted, Andy.
I cannot hear you. Now I can
You're
hear
muted, Andy.
but I didn't hear anything before that.
All right. Okay. I totally agree with you there on that side. You know, just how you've drawn that trend line all the way up to $38, where you see you can test that high that you have created. That is.
Which one?
I got Siri. I had Siri talking to me. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So basically, if we do test that $38 and we fake out from that level, for me, it's going to be a short position.
I 100% agree with you. 100%.
If we get above, you know, you can see these everywhere. You can see where you have those red arrows, right, as that high. You know, the red arrows there. Those highs over there. Look how the price pumped just a few days ago, basically around about last week. You know, if you do zoom out a little bit on the chart, that massive wick that we created to $32, just that one over there, big fake out. That wick over there is just such a great opportunity to jump into that short position. So you could obviously expect that $38. If we do have a runner to the upside, I would be very much willing to place a short scalp if we do get that rejection, you know.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. It would be very good, especially if we would see like some inverted hammers like this one.
Exactly. Yeah, you got that. Damn right, Rodrigo. Miss Dr. Bullseye. All right, guys. Spanish Wi-Fi talking. Yes, that was Siri. Yeah. I had Siri here talking. Siri from Sweden, or no, it's Siri from Spain. I don't know what happened accidentally, guys. It's been absolutely crazy. This has been a test live stream, guys. As you can see, we've been like, you know, I couldn't share my screen. We have ALTCOIN John, you know, studio falling apart. Dr. Bullseye as well with some technical issues. But overall, this is what happens. We actually didn't even plan for this properly. We said, hey, you know what? There's StreamYard that we can use. Let's just go live, have a good time, take a look at some comments, and talk about crypto basically, this is why we're here, right? Talk about crypto charts and some news. So test or not, I'm here for your stream, says Market M. You got that right. Thank you very much. Swedish Siri. No, it was Spanish Siri. So yeah, guys, hopefully we're going to get these, better live streams in the near future. Today was a test net. It was a test trial. Let's, I'm not afraid of just saying, hey, let's just go live. We got Siri coming up on the computer and all these different technical issues. But overall, I had a great time. Talked about crypto. Wonderful people here with me. Check them out. ALTCOIN John, Dr. Bullseye. The links are down below for their YouTube channels. They are upcoming YouTubers and also content creators, technical analysts that are talking about crypto almost every single day, guys. Check them out. I'm giving them a shout out because they are upcoming YouTubers and they got great content coming up on their channels, guys. Dr. Bullseye, ALTCOIN John, thank you very much, guys, for joining.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate it.
We will get a better stream next time. I guess this one was not pretty bad. It was pretty good.
Yeah. It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
That's what you have to have as well. A bit of entertainment. Siri coming up. Studio breaking down. I can't share the screens. I'm coming out from the Matrix, coming back in. With some weird sounds.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Hey, before we end the stream, though, I do want to go ahead and leave this little banger for everybody. I want to go ahead and have everybody check out Riot Platforms. So Riot Platforms is actually a stock. And the reason why I'm saying you should go ahead and keep an eye on this is because they pretty much mine Bitcoin. So what I've noticed is that the suits, Wall Street, they do their little thing. And I've noticed that usually when Riot dumps or pumps, you kind of get a better understanding of where Bitcoin's heading because, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are open 24/7, right? Well, the stock market is Monday through Friday. So a lot of these suits, a lot of these institutions, banks usually don't like to hold on to riskier assets such as Riot because they do mining on Bitcoin. So I would go ahead and suggest everybody to take a look at Riot. And usually you could go ahead and get an understanding when Wall Street is going to go ahead and pump Bitcoin. You could kind of get a little bit of feeling of where you could go ahead and see Bitcoin going. So I've been taking an eye on Riot for a while. Usually pumps around the same time. As you can see on the daily, it's doing something very similar. So I just wanted to leave everybody with that.
Share the screen, man. Share the screen.
Man, I thought I was sharing this whole entire time.
No, you weren't. No.
See, there you go, man. Okay,
share the screen. I was going to say share the screen.
Sorry about that, guys. Riot Platforms.
Right.
Usually correlates with Bitcoin because Wall Street pumps it and dumps it whenever they either get some back end news on the backside. Usually I've noticed that it pumps around the same time. So I would go ahead and suggest everybody to check out Riot Platforms. Like I mentioned, they are a publicly traded company that mines Bitcoin and Ethereum, I believe. I think they probably mine other coins as well, but I know they're heavily on Bitcoin. And the way institutions are getting in right now with Bitcoin because of regulation is through these mining platforms. So if you actually go ahead and take a look at Riot Platforms, you get a better understanding of what the suits are doing out in Wall Street and what kind of news they're getting on their back end and what you could be expecting from Bitcoin. So I would suggest everybody take a look at that. Just wanted to leave everybody with that little hidden gem there.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely great. I'm going to do a little bit of research on this, no doubt. Bitcoin mining is here to stay. So no doubt that Riot Platforms, I'm going to do, my research on that. So, thanks for that little, bomb right there, ALTCOIN John, about Riot Platforms. Guys, thank you very much. Let's wrap it up. I've been sat down in this chair for, I don't know, over 10 hours. I even got a sushi here. I got the delivery guy to hey, bring the sushi, put it here on the table. I'm not getting up to eat my sushi. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining. Guys, in the comment section, we didn't do much comment section today. No shilling, please. Yeah, I guess there's no shilling. There's no sponsor there. projects or anything here. I guess this is just your personal opinion on Riot platforms for sure. We got here no shilling here, please, from one of my strongest moderators here in the comment section. Yeah, no shilling for sure. Only personal.
Yeah, and Riot is a stock, so it's no crypto. So just a heads up for everybody. This is not a meme coin, like I mentioned. This correlates with Bitcoin a lot because of regulation right now. Banks can't go ahead and hold on to Bitcoin right now. So that's the reason I don't trade it. But this is what I look at when I'm looking at the overall sentiment of the market. Just a heads up. I haven't traded in the stock market in a cool minute, honestly.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. This is the final goodbye. We'll be doing more of these. Okay. We'll be getting some stuff ready. I think, this is like I said, this is the test. We'll be getting, some news out, getting news ready. Obviously technical analysis. This was just let's just go live and test it. Bang. Here we are. Natural. We got the team here. Technical issues. Just having a good time. So smash up the like button, guys, even though you might think this was a crappy stream. Some people are saying it was really cool. So yeah, we've got a bit of mixed sentiment in the comment section. Guys, thank you very much. And
appreciate you.
See you soon.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. Ciao,
Take care. You guys have all a great weekend. Take care.